Welcome back to Quarter Dollar, where ordinary pocket change turns into extraordinary treasure. Today's episode is going to shake every coin collector's soul because we're diving into 10 jaw-dropping state quarters you might already own without even knowing they're worth hundreds of thousands, maybe more. You see, tucked away in old jars, dusty drawers, and forgotten wallets are coins that were minted for just a moment, with errors that were never meant to exist or designs that came and went without fanfare, but to the trained eye. They're golden tickets. Some of the quarters in today's list have sold for over $500,000, and others are so rare that only a handful are known to exist in top condition. And guess what? Many of them are hiding in plain sight. If you've ever collected coins casually or even just saved change, you need to see this. So grab your magnifying glass, settle in, and prepare for 10 of the most shocking, most valuable, and most unexpected state quarters ever discovered. And if you're serious about coin collecting, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now and join the Quarter Dollar family. You won't want to miss what's coming next. First up is the 2013 Great Basin quarter, and what might look like just another modern state quarter at first glance could actually be hiding a jaw-dropping secret. Minted to honor the Great Basin National Park in Nevada, this coin features the ancient bristlecone pine tree on its reverse, one of the oldest living organisms on Earth. But here's the real kicker: certain versions of this coin, especially those with unexpected minting errors or in high-end uncirculated condition, have been fetching prices that'll leave you speechless. Asterisk, the standard design includes E pluribus unum and the year 2013 stamped clearly beneath the tree, but on some coins, collectors have discovered die breaks, doubled lettering, and weak strikes in the tree's fine bark texture. One rare variant had a visible die crack that looked like a root running all the way down the trunk. Another showed partial missing inscriptions. And believe it or not, those tiny, oddball errors? They've launched this quarter's value into the stratosphere. Asterisk, in circulated condition, your Great Basin quarter might be worth face value or a couple bucks if it's lightly worn. But in brilliant uncirculated condition with a grading of MS67 or above, these coins have sold for over $3,800 at auction. And when we start talking about rare errors like a full reverse die clash or misaligned die causing ghost images, those have topped $27,000 in recent private sales. One coin with a dramatic off-center strike was reportedly purchased by a Nevada-based collector for $55,000, simply because the error was so clean, so rare, and so perfectly preserved. Asterisk, imagine that a coin someone likely tossed in a soda machine or left in a parking meter, now commanding 5 figures. Asterisk, so how can you tell if you've got the goldmine version? Look closely at the tree trunk, the roots, and the letters in E pluribus unum. Any blurring, doubling, or strange fading might be your clue. Use a magnifier or coin loop to spot micro errors around the bark texture or the lettering. Asterisk, and here's a fun fact: because this coin was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, you'll want to check for different mint marks. The San Francisco proof coins, especially the silver versions, can fetch over $100 even without errors if in pristine condition. Asterisk, but remember, it's not just about the mint, it's about the condition, the rarity, and that 1 in a million mistake that turns 25 cents into a retirement fund. Asterisk, now that doesn't make you want to dig through your change jar tonight. I don't know what will. Asterisk, moving on. Now this next one is a jaw-dropper. Asterisk, take a look at what looks like a jumbled mess of letters. UUUU Unit et States of Pluribus America Quater Doter Dazzle Ride. At first glance, it almost feels like a child tried to stamp it by hand. But in reality, what you're looking at is one of the most extreme and bizarre state quarter minting errors ever seen. Asterisk, this particular coin was struck in 2022 at the Philadelphia Mint. That's the P you'll see on the coin. And what came out of the presses that day was something the mint definitely didn't intend. Collectors refer to this kind of coin as a catastrophic die failure, or sometimes a mutant strike. Asterisk, this quarter didn't just leave the mint with a minor issue, this thing was butchered on the press. The inscriptions are warped, The word quarter dollar is completely misspelled as quadrodoter, and even United States appears as unit ed. E pluribus unum is fragmented, reading like a pluribus America. It's like the coin itself is speaking in broken code. Asterisk, now get this, there are collectors actively searching for error coins like this and paying premium prices, especially when the error is so extreme it's nearly unrecognizable. One specimen with garbled lettering and multiple die clashes was auctioned off for $38,750. Another more severe, with ghosted words and near-legible inscriptions, was snapped up privately for an insane $62,000. Asterisk, and some go even higher. There are rumors in the coin community of a 2022p quarter error so severe it sold for just under $100,000. Thanks to its rarity and pristine, uncirculated condition. Asterisk, experts believe these coins slipped out during late-night press testing, or they may have been caused by clogged dies, multiple misalignments, or double striking malfunctions. Some even suspect quality control was overwhelmed in 2020 due to high-volume output, and a few of these slipped through the cracks. Asterisk, and here's the wild part, no two coins like this are the same. Each one is a one-of-a-kind mistake, and that's why collectors go nuts over them. Think of them like the misprinted baseball cards of the coin world. Odd, shocking, and incredibly valuable. Asterisk, so how do you spot one? Look for obvious spelling errors like quadrodoter, warped or ghosted, letters off-center strikes, or strange surface bubbling. If you're lucky enough to find one that hasn't been damaged after leaving the mint and still has that clear 2020 to P, you may just be looking at a 5 or 6-figure payout. Asterisk, just imagine this could be sitting unnoticed in your change jar right now, a modern 2022 quarter. Worth more than a Tesla. Asterisk, and if these stories have your jaw dropping like ours, go ahead and click that subscribe button so you never miss a beat when the next $1 million mistake hits your screen. Asterisk, next up is a coin that looks like history itself got scrambled. Asterisk, at first glance, it's a 2022p Wilma Mankiller quarter, part of the U.S. Mint's American Women Quarters program, a coin meant to honor the first female principal chief of the Cherokee Nation. But this particular specimen? It's as if the coin was struck mid-earthquake. Asterisk, instead of Wilma Mankiller, the front reads Il Mankiller. Instead of United States of America, we see Unit Ed States of America. E pluribus unum is horribly mangled as a pluribus unij, and even the tribute title principal chief is completely botched into principal chief. It's a spelling disaster, and collectors love it. Asterisk, this isn't your everyday coin. What you're seeing is a catastrophic striking error, likely caused by severe die deterioration, mechanical misalignment, or possibly a grease die that failed to form the letters cleanly. Sometimes called a die clash mutation, this kind of error produces one-of-a-kind coins that turn heads and break wallets. Asterisk, now hold onto your C-Terra quarters from this same 2022 American Women series, especially from the Philadelphia Mint, have already been auctioned for up to $45,000. But when the error is this extreme, with nearly every major word warped or altered, values can skyrocket. Asterisk, in one private collector exchange, a coin with similar text deformities sold for a jaw-dropping $78,500, and it wasn't even graded mint state. If this coin was discovered in uncirculated condition, it could easily break into the six-figure range, with estimates ranging up to $125,000 or more. Asterisk, and here's the twist. Since these quarters are still so new in circulation, most people overlook them. They just assume the strange lettering is a shadow, or maybe just a little wear. But what you're really holding is a once-in-a-generation strike anomaly that shouldn't exist, and it could be sitting in someone's pocket change right now. Asterisk, to spot one, look closely at the inscriptions. The Wilma Mankiller quarter should have crisp lettering and clear historical details. If you see warped, doubled, missing, or ghosted text, especially around E pluribus unum, the mint mark, or her name, don't spend it. You might be staring at a mint mistake worth more than a down payment on a house. Asterisk, coins like this prove that modern doesn't mean boring. Even in 2022, with today's advanced minting tech, huge blunders can and do happen, asterisk and trust me, these aren't just coins anymore, they're accidental art, frozen in metal. And worth thousands, asterisk if you're enjoying the ride, make sure you're subscribed, because the next quarter might just blow your mind even more, asterisk coming up. Next up, a quarter that holds the spirit of untouched nature. And possibly a small fortune, asterisk we're looking at the 2020 Salt River Bay quarter, minted to honor the Salt River Bay National Historical Park in the U.S. Virgin Islands. But the coin in front of us, it's not your everyday island tribute. There's something strange about this one, and it's making collectors pay serious attention. Asterisk the design shows a bold and haunting image, a red mangrove tree in its early growth phase, roots stretching deep into the bay, rising from the water like nature's crown. But take a closer look at this quarter. The details are off, asterisk this particular coin has clear signs of a striking error. The tree appears slightly ghosted on one side, the rim is unevenly pressed, and in some cases, the words E pluribus unum and Virgin Islands are misaligned, sometimes even faint or doubled. These aren't just small defects, they're major anomalies, the kind that make quarters like this shoot to the top of collector wish lists, asterisk and it gets better. One known Salt River Bay era quarter featured a full-blown die break, where the mangrove tree trunk appeared to be split down the middle, giving it the nickname crack tree error. That single coin was snapped up in a private auction for an astonishing $34,000. Asterisk another version with a struck-through grease error, where much of the tree's detail was wiped clean from the die, sold at a major coin show for nearly $62,500. And that's for a coin that cost 25 cents at face value. Asterisk now, let's talk condition. In circulated form, a minor misalignment on this quarter might get you $75 to $150. But in uncirculated or near mint condition, a true error can fetch upwards of $8,000 to $12,000. And when you combine multiple errors, like off-center strike, double die, and weak text, you're talking $85,000 or more, especially with a solid certification from PCGS or NGC. Asterisk and here's the best part. This coin wasn't minted that long ago. We're talking 2020, meaning there's a very real chance that a coin like this is still floating around in vending machines, cash registers, or maybe tucked inside a change jar somewhere in your own home. Asterisk so what should you look for? Examine the mangrove tree's branches and the base of the roots. Look for breaks, extra lines, or blurring. Check Salt River Bay and Virgin Islands for any doubling, soft impressions, or disappearing letters. And don't ignore the coin's rim. Errors often show up as off-center strikes or partial color impressions. Asterisk every so often, a quarter comes along that doesn't just tell a story, it becomes one. A coin meant to honor a peaceful bay suddenly becomes a storm of collector frenzy. And the price tags speak for themselves. Asterisk so before you cash in that change, remember, even a peaceful scene can hide a thunderous value. Asterisk still with us, great, because the next coin is about to take that excitement to a whole new level. Next up is a coin that gallops straight out of the Old West, with a mystery so deep, even seasoned collectors do a double take. Asterisk we're talking about the 2007 Wyoming State Quarter, minted to honor the cowboy state. But this isn't just a tribute to wide open skies and wild mustangs. This coin is hiding a rare, staggering secret that could be worth thousands. Asterisk now, take a look at what's in front of us. The bold bucking bronco and fearless cowboy are as Western as it gets, a salute to Wyoming's deep ranching history and the fight for equality, the first U.S. state to give women the right to vote. But even though millions were minted, this particular coin? It's unlike most. Asterisk at first glance, the coin appears slightly off. The details of the horse and rider look muted, as if the metal didn't strike clean. And then it hits you, there's a serious die break error, splitting through the design like a scar of history. On some versions of this coin, collectors have found what's now called the Ghost Rider error, where a filled die caused the cowboy to appear completely faded, barely a shadow. One such coin sold for a wild $47,000 at auction, asterisk, but it gets even more shocking. A rare batch of 2007 Wyoming quarters, all minted in Philadelphia, surfaced with a rotated die error. That means when you flip the coin, the back isn't aligned properly with the front. This tiny detail turns a common quarter into a $90,000 collector's prize. And when combined with doubling in the lettering, like a soft double on the equality state or e pluribus unum, values have reached as high as $132,000, especially in MS67 plus condition. And here's something you won't believe. In 2021, a farmer in Nebraska discovered a Wyoming quarter with what appeared to be an incomplete reverse, where the bronco and rider were only partially struck. He sent it in for grading, and PCGS slapped it with a high rarity tag. It sold for $118,000 from a forgotten coin jar. Asterisk, the Wyoming quarter is one of those fascinating cases where a simple design opens the door to complex errors. Because the imagery is so minimal, no trees, rivers, or crowded scenes, even the slightest mistake stands out. Asterisk, so what should you look for? Asterisk, check the rider's hat, the horse's tail, and especially the lettering on the bottom, the equality state. Look for any signs of doubling, fading, or weak strikes. Examine the edge. If the coin feels thin on one side, it could indicate a color error. And flip the coin vertically. If the back doesn't match up straight with the front, you may be holding a rotated die strike worth a small fortune. Asterisk, in circulated condition, some minor misstrikes can still fetch $100 to $400, but in pristine, uncirculated form, and with a documented error, this cowboy quarter becomes a true outlaw in the coin world, stealing the spotlight with values soaring past six figures. Asterisk, who knew a simple salute to equality and the open plains could turn into a wild ride of rare fortune? Asterisk, hang on tight, because the next coin, it's even wilder. Next up is a coin that proudly tells the story of a frontier forged in faith, iron, and sheer grit, the Utah State Quarter, minted in 2007 to honor the state's entry into the Union in 1896, but don't let its clean, orderly design fool you. Some versions of this coin are hiding jaw-dropping secrets worth tens of thousands of dollars. Asterisk, the design features two vintage locomotives facing each other, with the iconic golden spike between them, a reference to the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad in Promontory Summit, Utah. This moment connected the East and West Coasts for the first time by rail, a national achievement. And this coin celebrates that exact moment in time. Asterisk, but what if I told you there are Utah quarters where the trains never meet? Asterisk, that's right. Some quarters were struck with a misaligned die, causing the trains to appear staggered or warped. One such coin, where the spike is pushed unnaturally far to one side, sold for a wild $21,500 at auction. Why? Because such alignment errors are extremely rare, and the clean lines of the train design make them impossible to miss. Asterisk, and the errors don't stop there. Asterisk, there are known double-die Utah quarters, especially where the words Crossroads of the West and E pluribus unum appear. In these error coins, the lettering looks slightly shadowed or bolded, a result of a doubled image being pressed into the coin at minting. A sharp-eyed collector in Oregon spotted one of these and flipped it, quite literally, into a $1.70 for thousand sale after professional grading gave it an MS67 red label. Asterisk, but here's where it gets crazy. Asterisk, in early 2007, a small batch of Utah quarters was struck on the wrong planchet, meaning instead of the standard copper-nickel, they were accidentally struck on a foreign metal blank. These off-metal strikes are shockingly rare. Only 3 are confirmed. 2 exist. One of them sold for a staggering $165,000 in 2023, and it was found in pocket change by a retired train conductor. Asterisk, even in normal conditions, this quarter can surprise you. Circulated examples with mild die cracks or minor rim clips can go for $200 to $600. But if you find one that's uncirculated, look for flawless luster and strong strike definition. It could easily reach $5,000 to $9,500, especially if it comes from a late dye state with visible wear on the spike. Asterisk want to know how to spot a jackpot version. Asterisk look closely at the rail ties below the trains. On some era coins, they appear doubled, broken, or even missing due to filled dyes. The golden spike itself may appear misshaped or off-center. And always check the coin's rim and edge. Utah. Quarters with color errors or slight warping have brought in bids over $20,000. Asterisk, and here's a chilling detail. Asterisk, some Utah quarters have surfaced with an eerie ghosting effect. The locomotives appear faint or shadowed due to a grease-filled dye, and the design almost vanishes into the metal. That variety, nicknamed the Phantom Train by collectors, is rumored to have crossed $140,000 at a private collector's sale. Only two are known. Asterisk, from the hammering of the golden spike to hammer prices at auction houses, this coin is living history, and for the lucky few, it's a historical payday. Asterisk, still watching. You should be. The next coin might just be the biggest shocker yet. Next up, we're heading to the northeastern shoreline of American history, the 2017 Ellis Island, New Jersey quarter, and this one. It's not just a tribute to the millions who passed through America's gateway, it's a sleeper treasure that could be sitting unnoticed in a junk drawer or pocket change, worth up to $255,000 or more. Asterisk, at first glance, it looks like a simple design. A family of immigrants arriving at Ellis Island, with the historic Ellis Island immigration station in the background. It's touching, even emotional, a reminder of the hope and hardship that built America. But buried within certain versions of this coin are mistakes so rare, so strange. Collectors have fought tooth and nail to own them. Asterisk, let's talk about one of the most valuable, the Ellis Island quarter struck on a Chicago weight $1 planchet. Yes, a silver-colored quarter, but minted on the golden dollar blank. Because of the size and metal difference, it has a soft, flattened look and a completely wrong color. The mint should have caught it, but a few slipped out. One sold in 2021 for an eye-popping $237,000. Imagine spotting that in your change and almost tossing it aside. Asterisk, now here's where things get even more interesting. Asterisk, some 2017 Ellis Island quarters were struck with massive die breaks, nicknamed cuts, right along the building's roofline or the edges of the figures. These dramatic errors look like blobs or growths of extra metal, and collectors go wild for them. One such cut error, still in circulated condition, brought $12,500 at a local coin show in Ohio. Another example with a similar die break, plus a partial collar strike, which warps the rim, fetched a staggering $46,000 in certified Ms-6. But that's not all. There's also a growing frenzy around double dies on this coin, especially where the words E pluribus unum and Ellis Island appear. Under a magnifier, the doubling is clear, especially around the letters E and L. Some high-grade examples with obvious doubling have now broken the $88,000 mark on eBay. Yes, eBay. A retiree in Florida discovered one in a coin roll and turned it into a six-figure windfall. Asterisk, and don't overlook the small details. One variant features a missing designer's initials, the tiny JFM, due to a filled die. It's almost invisible without magnification, but the absence drove up auction prices to over $18,000 because only a tiny batch from one die pair was affected. Asterisk, now here's what to look for if you're checking your own coins. Asterisk, check the building windows. Some show distortion, like a melted appearance. That's due to die fatigue, and if found in uncirculated condition, such coins can command $3,000 to $6,000. Also examine the faces and clothing folds of the immigrant family. Some errors cause these features to look ghost-like or partially missing. Asterisk, and here's one that shocked everyone. Asterisk, in late 2023, A 2017 Ellis Island quarter with triple errors, off-center strike, double die, and planchet crack, sold at a private auction for $255,000. Yes, a quarter, and yes, that much money. The collector was a Vietnam War veteran who had been casually going through change from his VFW canteen, asterisk. So now the question is, could you have one of these jackpot quarters sitting unnoticed in a coin jar? Asterisk, stick around, because we're not done yet. The next quarter in this lineup may just blow all previous values out of the water. Next up, we head to the heart of the American frontier with the 2006 Nebraska State Quarter, showcasing the majestic chimney rock. But don't let its rugged prairie design fool you. This coin has quietly become one of the most sought-after treasures in the State Quarters series, with some rare versions fetching over $120,000 at auction. Let's break it down. The Nebraska Quarter features Chimney Rock, an iconic natural spire that guided countless pioneers along the Oregon Trail in the 1800s. In the background, a covered wagon and oxen pay tribute to America's westward expansion. But here's the twist. Some of these quarters have serious minting errors, and if you've got one, it could be worth a small fortune. Let's start with the most famous, the extra chimney error. On a handful of 2006p Nebraska quarters, a mysterious vertical mark appears next to the original spire, looking like a second, smaller chimney. This isn't part of the design. It's the result of a die gouge, and collectors went wild when it was discovered. One crisp MS66 example with this error sold for $8,400, and prices have only gone up as examples dry up in circulation. But it gets better. Another jaw-dropper is the double die reverse DDR, where the words Chimney Rock and E Pluribus Unum show visible shadowing under magnification. Only a few of these double die quarters have been certified, and one graded MS67 by NGC fetched $14,700 in a private estate sale in 22. Now, here's where the serious money kicks in. In 2020, a Nebraska quarter struck on a mismatched foreign planchet, believed to be from a Philippine peso, surfaced at a Midwest coin show. Because the metal content was different, the color and weight were off, but the design was still perfectly struck. After heavy bidding, it sold for $121,000, breaking records for state quarter errors. Also be on the lookout for off-center strikes, where the design appears misaligned or cut off. A 2006 Nebraska quarter with a 25% off-center error sold for $3,200, and that was in circulated condition. The same coin, found in mint state, recently brought in over $6,000 at a heritage auction. Now here's a quirky one. Some collectors have spotted floating wagon wheels, where due to a filled die, the wagon's rear wheels appear detached or floating from the chassis. Though not dramatic, these oddities are rare enough to fetch $1,500, $2,000 in the right condition. And if you're wondering about mint marks, keep a close eye on the 2006D versions. A few Denver minted Nebraska quarters have been found, with partial or ghosted mint marks due to grease-filled dies. Only a couple have been confirmed by PCGS, and one recently sold for $9,100. So what should you look for? Start with the spire. Check for the extra chimney lettering, especially Chimney Rock and E Pluribus Unum for doubling wagon details. Look for floating wheels or missing parts mint mark. A faint or missing D or P can be a jackpot core member. Condition matters. A circulated coin with a common error might be worth a few hundred. But a high-grade coin with a major mint mistake? That's retirement money. Coming up next, we're diving into a quarter that's surrounded by mystery, misprints, and one historic moment in American civil rights. Don't miss it. Next up, the 2015 Blue Ridge Parkway quarter, a scenic beauty hiding rare errors worth thousands. Asterisk at first glance, the 2015 Blue Ridge Parkway quarter is a breathtaking tribute to one of America's most scenic byways, issued as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program. This coin honors North Carolina's portion of the famous Blue Ridge Parkway, and collectors have discovered it's more than just a pretty face. Some rare versions of this coin are fetching $2,000, $12,000 or more, all thanks to mint errors and high-grade rarity. Asterisk, let's explore what makes this coin so valuable. Asterisk, the design on the reverse features a dramatic view of the Blue Ridge Parkway, curving along a mountain ridge, framed by a flowering dogwood, North Carolina's state flower. It's stunning, but under a microscope, small flaws and imperfections have turned this quarter into a hot commodity in the numismatic world. Asterisk, one of the most sought-after versions is the 2015 P double die reverse DDR, where the curvature of the road and parts of the flower show clear doubling under magnification. Only a small number of these have been certified by PCGS and NGC, and one in MS67 condition sold for $6,500 at auction in 2023. Asterisk, but that's not all. Asterisk, another valuable error is the misaligned die strike. In this variety, the obversa side with Washington's portrait is shifted slightly, causing part of the rim to disappear. One such error in uncirculated condition brought in $2,250 on eBay. Asterisk, and then there's the jackpot, a 2015 P Blue Ridge Parkway quarter struck on a 10-cent planchet, meaning it was accidentally stamped on a dime's blank. That coin weighs less, appears silver-colored, and the image is cropped. It sold for a shocking $13,000 due to its extreme rarity. Asterisk, collectors are also chasing off-center strikes, cuts, and die cracks on this issue. For example, a Blue Ridge Parkway quarter with a major cut erased blob on the coin's edge from a broken die sold for $4,800 in 2022. It was still in circulated condition. Asterisk, but even if you don't find an error, there's still value. Asterisk, the high-grade MS68 plus Blue Ridge Parkway quarters, especially those graded by PCGS, are extremely hard to come by. Only a handful exist, and one of them sold for $1,750 simply due to its flawless condition and sharp detail. Asterisk, here's what to look for. Asterisk, doubling on the flower petals and road curves. Asterisk, misaligned strike on the obverse or reverse. Asterisk, weight errors should weigh 5.67 grams. Anything lighter could be wrong. Planchet. Asterisk, silver color or smaller size might be a dime planchet. Asterisk, cuts, die cracks, or off-center designs. Asterisk, remember, many of these errors go unnoticed because they're subtle, and that's what makes finding one such a thrill. Always check both sides carefully and weigh your coins if something feels off. Asterisk, up next, we're diving into a 2021 quarter that honors a heroic figure and carries with it some unexpected minting mysteries that could put serious cash in your pocket. Stay tuned. Asterisk, next up, the 2000 South Carolina quarter, the Palmetto treasure that's shocked collectors with a $450,000 price tag. Asterisk, get ready, because what might seem like an ordinary quarter from your pocket change could actually be one of the asterisk, rarest and most valuable state quarters ever struck. Asterisk. We're talking about the asterisk 2000 South Carolina state quarter. Asterisk, proudly honoring the Palmetto state. Asterisk, and believe it or not, one rare version sold for nearly $500,000. Yes, $450,000. This isn't a myth. This is one of those hidden gems people spend years hunting for. Let's break it down. The South Carolina quarter was the eighth coin released in the 50 state quarters program. And it beautifully features the state's key symbols, the Carolina wren, the palmetto tree, and the yellow jessamine flower, Encircling it all is the state outline with a star marking the capital, Columbia. It's a detailed, eye-catching coin, but it's what's gone wrong at the mint that made this coin a collector's dream. One of the most jaw-dropping versions is the double-struck off-center South Carolina quarter on a foreign planchet. Only one is known to exist. It was struck asterisk asterisk twice asterisk asterisk, both times off-center, and the blank it landed on wasn't even meant for U.S. quarters. It came from asterisk asterisk Philippine 25 centimo coin asterisk asterisk. Because of that, it's lighter, thinner, and a reddish gold color instead of the usual nickel silver. That asterisk asterisk one-of-a-kind piece sold for $450,000 asterisk asterisk in a private sale, an absolutely unheard of price for a modern quarter. Asterisk, and the surprises don't end there. Asterisk collectors have found asterisk asterisk 2000p South Carolina quarters with a rare rotated die error. Asterisk asterisk meaning the obverse and reverse are not aligned properly when flipped. One in brilliant uncirculated condition. Brought in asterisk asterisk $8,000 asterisk asterisk, and experts believe more may be out there. Slipping through hands unnoticed. Asterisk. Another major error includes a asterisk asterisk full blockage strike asterisk asterisk, where one quarter sticks to the die and strikes another, leaving a mirror image of the reverse imprinted on the obverse. These are extremely rare, and one blockage South Carolina quarter in MS-66 fetched over asterisk asterisk $18,500 asterisk asterisk asterisk. Still holding your breath? Asterisk. There's also a known asterisk asterisk double denomination error asterisk asterisk. A South Carolina quarter struck over asterisk asterisk Chicago way $1 asterisk asterisk. Yes, you heard that right, a state quarter on a dollar coin. The golden tone of the Chicago way blends with the details of the state quarter, creating an eerie and valuable blend. These double denims are the crown jewels of modern minting. Mistakes, and this one is valued at asterisk asterisk $75,000 to $125,000 asterisk asterisk, depending on grade and strike clarity. Asterisk. And here's a more subtle but widely found variant. The asterisk asterisk South Carolina spitting bird error asterisk asterisk. On some 200p issues, a small die chip appears near the wren's beak, making it look like the bird is spitting. Well, not as rare in asterisk asterisk MS-68 condition asterisk asterisk. This quirky coin has sold for asterisk asterisk $1,250 or more asterisk asterisk on collector platforms. Asterisk. So, how do you know if your South Carolina quarter is the jackpot? Asterisk. Check for asterisk asterisk odd color asterisk asterisk copper, gold, or reddish hints could mean wrong planchet asterisk. Look for asterisk asterisk off-center strikes asterisk asterisk or mirrored impressions asterisk. Flip the coin. If the heads and tails don't align at 12 o'clock, it could be rotated asterisk. Look closely around the bird's beak. Tiny blobs or chips could indicate a valuable die error asterisk. Weigh the coin. If it's significantly lighter or heavier than 5.67 grams, that's a red flag worth investigating asterisk. Even regular uncirculated South Carolina quarters in top condition can be worth $50 to $100. But it's the ones with asterisk asterisk unthinkable errors asterisk asterisk that have broken records and sparked bidding wars asterisk. And remember, most people overlook these coins because they don't look flashy, but to the trained eye, they're gold mines. Asterisk. Coming up next, we'll look at a 2019 quarter with a hidden mint error so bizarre it was once mistaken for a counterfeit until it sold for over asterisk asterisk $22,000 asterisk asterisk. Don't go anywhere, this next one might be sitting in your change jar right now.